The Chemical Brothers. The Chemical Brothers are an English electronic music duo formed by Tom Rowlands and Ed Simons in Manchester in 1989. They were pioneers, along with The Prodigy, Fatboy Slim, The Crystal Method, and other acts, in bringing the big beat genre to the forefront of pop culture. They released their debut album Exit Planet Dust, 1995, and it eventually went on to sell over 1 million copies worldwide. After attracting Virgin Records, the duo achieved more widespread success with their second album Dig Your Own Hole, 1997, which topped the UK charts. In the UK, they have had 6 number 1 albums and 13 top 20 singles, including 2 number 1 hits. Their name came about in 1995 after they dropped their original name of the Dust Brothers due to the existence of a different band with the same name. The Chemical Brothers refers to the duo's 1993 groundbreaking Chemical Beats, which epitomize their genre-defining sound. In the United States, they have won 6 Grammy Awards including Best Rock Instrumental Performance, Best Dance Recording and Best Dance/Electronic Album of the Year as recently as 2020. Ed Simons was born the son of a barrister mother and a father he has described as absent. After finishing an expensive public school with 11 O-levels and 3 A-levels, he continued on to study history, especially late medieval history, at the University of Manchester. Tom Rowlands was raised in Henley-on-Thames. He met Simons at the University of Manchester in 1989. They shared an interest in raves and club going. Rowlands chose Manchester primarily to immerse himself in its music scene in general and the Fact 51 Hacienda in particular. Rowlands was also in a band called Ariel prior to meeting up with Simons. He formed Ariel in London with friends Brendan Melk and Matthew Berry. Their first single was Sea of Beats, which was essentially a white label. Before Philip Brown set up Echologic Records, their first promo was Bocadillo. Other songs, released on 12-inch, included Mustn't Grumble and their most well-known, Roller Coaster. After a year on Echologic they signed to the record label Deconstruction. They insisted on a female singer and they recruited former Expansion's frontwoman Sally Ann Marsh, and after some disappointing songs such as Let It Slide, Rowlands would later describe it as a stinker, the band fell apart. One of the last things Ariel did was the song T-Baby, which was remixed by the pair. In July 1995, the Chemical Brothers released their debut album Exit Planet Dust, the title inspired by their name change, on Freestyle Dust/Junior Boy's Own. It entered the UK charts at number 9-3, and featured guest vocalist Beth Orton on the song Alive Alone. It eventually went on to sell over 1 million copies worldwide, and was used on the soundtrack of the science fiction TV series Pilot Virtuality. Shortly after its release, the Chemical Brothers signed to Virgin Records, to which they took their own offshoot label, Freestyle Dust. For their next single, Life is Sweet, released in September 1995, they again used a guest vocalist, featuring their friend Tim Burgess, singer of The Charlatans. It reached number 25 in the UK singles chart. The single was also Select Magazine's Single of the Month for October. The release included a Daft Punk remix of Life is Sweet. In October 1995, the duo returned to the Heavenly Sunday Social for a second and final run of DJ dates. They then became residents of Heavenly Social on Saturdays at Turnmills and also in Liquid Rooms in Tokyo. In November, the Chemical Brothers played the Astoria Theatre in London. The duo also supported The Prodigy in December on dates at Brixton Academy and in Blackpool.